Hi guys, welcome to Darren's Coding Corner, and today you're going to see me simplify my addition quiz from this to this. And we're going to start off because we're going to introduce two new group boxes and then condense those into one. So I'm just going to put that down here for a moment and then we'll just put the existing controls down to the bottom right. I'm going to introduce the first text box, or should I say group box. Make sure it's the same. So it's 12 by 12. And that is 12 by 12 as well. That's the location, 347 by 320. And then with that, we then go into the 4 colour and do white. And then we'll do say go UI variable text and 12. Just want to make sure that's that. Another idea that I think I might do is just copy and paste what I've got there. Because in that way I can be rest assured that it will be that way I can be rest assured that it will be consistent. As such. And then look at 366 by 12, which is there. We'll make that minus sign. Yeah, we'll make that minus sign 1. And then we'll make that as well. Everything else will stay the same. But I just want to see what that does here. See if anything works. So I'm just going to save that. I'm going to debug it. Oh dear. Yeah, so it's all going down to the bottom. If I move them back up, you'll see what I'm on about. If I move them, I can't move them back up because I forgot I am still debugging. Let's pop that up there for now. If I now show you what's going on, if I now do a debug, I shall show you exactly what I'm on about. It's all going down there. So what we want to do, let's get rid of that, is just do the code in the same way. So first off, I want to get rid of that message box organizer. And I also want to get rid of that calculator one as well. And then we do the following. I have a funny feeling we're going to have to add everything. So, that's right, because they're coming up as add 1 and add 2. Whereas we want them to be subtract 1 and subtract 2. Subtract 1. Obviously, I'm going to have to I'm just going to have to get used to this. Can't add anything without it affecting the display. Let's now do a debug on that again. Pardon me. And let's see if that works. Yes, it does. And then with that, we'll then move on to the next part, which is I just need to rename stuff. So that's answer 1. Which means then I can get rid of that. But before I do that, I'll get rid of that. And then get rid of that. And then I'll hope, let me just debug that. That's 127. That does that. Answer 1. Yeah, so I want to be able to change that. So check for input. Cut that. Because then when you go into the text, yeah, that's exactly what that does. What I do want to do is I want to have it so that we don't have any negative, we don't have any minus numbers. So I've capped it to the first number. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that now becomes 30. But of course, it's not enabling the text. So because if we go into addition, just think actually at the moment, if we go into addition, that should enable like that. Most likely because I've changed it's most likely because I'm working on that. I'm simplifying everything down that way. So I guess now if I had to cut that and then try it this way, that should hopefully work. I want to be able to do that, and now that then becomes a minus. In the hope that that will work, I will simplify this down even further. So for one thing I am going to do would be to get rid of the box. I'll get rid of the text boxes. Well, get rid of the message boxes. 92 minus 57 is 35. Let's get rid of the message box. Because that's no longer declared. So what we'll do at this point then in that case is we'll click on that, and then we'll do the following. Let's go back to my addition form just so I know exactly where I am. And that would be that. Yeah, so we'll do that. Let's get rid of that. I don't even think I had that even there either. So all I need is those 5 lines of code. That's literally all I need. Because we want that. And then once I've done all that, I can then get rid of this bit. Because then what I'll do, let's go back into the form. We'll move that down to there. And I don't want to check the answer either. I'm actually going to get rid of that. If we'll do a cut of that, that automatically gives me an end if. We just want we only want, so we got those 5. And we want to disable that to false, and then we'll cut that and we'll move it down to there, and then else if because what I'll do after that, so I'll just move everything up. We want to do an else if, and we want to get rid of the message box. Literally all we want to do, try not to be patronising at the same time. That's literally only the 2 lines of code we need for that. I'll just cut that, move it down to there, and then literally I can just get rid of all of that, and I'll get rid of that as well. And then we'll cut that, and put it there. Get rid of all of that. And we only have 40 lines of code. I say 40 lines, I think actually it should be 35. That's literally all we need. I've got extra lines, that's why. So how many lines have I got there? 34. So at 34, at 34, bet my wagers that that's one of the reasons why I've got that. Because it's not showing my inputs. So I'm showing 38 lines on the addition form. But yeah, before I waste any more time, I just want to sort this out. Let's see if this works. So that is 7. Oh yeah, there we go. I just had a thought. Right, let's just get rid of that. Question number add quiz. Question number subtract quiz. Let's debug again. And then let's see if that works. That would be 7 again. And there we go. That works. Let's do another one. 5. That takes care of that. Now I can get rid of all of that. That is now consistent. Pardon me. That's now consistent. Apart from the size. The size of that's 820 by 410. And now they are consistent. all it leaves me now to do is to do the welcome form, because I want to get rid of the subtraction quiz form. Because I'll then get rid of it off there. And did I get rid of the addition calculator? No, I haven't, but I will do. Because I'll take the 4 calculators and I'll bundle them into one. Yeah, so I'll take the 4 calculators and I'll bundle them into one. And then you've got that as well. I just want to have a look to see. So a new group organiser for quizzes. Subtraction. Let's have a look. Trying to work out where my quizzes are. Ah, there it is. Then we'll cut that. Put that down there. Take the whole thing off, re-enable subtraction on this form, re-enable subtraction on this menu strip, because I've now sorted it all out. And then let's try it for one last time and see if it will work. That's 52. That is 2. That's 10, of course. And that works. And that's 2 of them done. And I'll just merge everything into that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.